All right, y'all. Hello, 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 hello. Come on, come on, and get in here. Come on, please.
And all the wishes and dreams come true.
Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers, and welcome to all the new subscribers, and welcome to those of you who are just stopping by for a quick view. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful energy reading. And y'all, this particular reading has been a long time in the making because as we're going to get into our handy dandy notebook, I'm going to get into the channel messages and the messages therein with the cards. As you see, I decided to go ahead and reshuffle and lay the spread out for what we need. Not even, well, yeah, I mean, I guess it is for what we need, but for sake of time, to be honest. And so it's really interesting because even in preparation, like to turn on the camera and to get everything set up, whatever, it was still more downloads coming in. So like somebody may be going through a storm, just came out of a storm, or getting ready to go into a storm. Why I wanted to say my heart and condolences to you. Shit. I didn't think it was that deep, like to begin with, but I don't know. For somebody it may be. Anyway, the other thing is because it's raining. I'm talking about it's dark. It's dark. And it may have been a very dark time period in your life. And I mean, it's much needed. And it's crazy because it's what I asked for, like real talk, to really nurture the plants, y'all. And so I ain't got to be wasting. I ain't going to say wasting. Why I got to say wasting? So I don't have to use up as much water. Like, thank you. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. It's much needed. And like, they love, because it'd be so funny too, because like, after a good rain, I may not even go out there for a couple of days or whatever. I try to at least once a day go and just look over everything and see how things are doing. But sometimes I may not even necessarily have time really. But when I do go through on the days in months that I have to water and I haven't been out there in a while, it's amazing to see the growth, the beauty, like things that popped up out of nowhere, it seems like. You know what I'm saying? But like it wasn't noticed on the daily, if that makes sense. Like when I would be consistent in going out once or even twice a day to do my morning and evening waters, I wouldn't see it. You know what I'm saying? So like that may be something for somebody. And I'm seeing, oh, that's crazy. Yes, that may be something for somebody. What else? So even in speaking of the rain and the storm and all of that, like the water may be cool because the instant that I was guided to light for this reading was cool water. That may even be someone's favorite fragrance or cologne or what, perfume or whatever that you're wearing. And I'm hearing cool water, rosy. That's how I go. Yeah, so yeah. It's deep in your veins, deep in your blood. I don't know. That may be what you even need to help restore you. Like getting a river, lake, stream, ocean, getting that cool water, like restore, refresh, Okay, and the end is something about the ones, twos, and threes, because y'all it's showing up heavy in these cards, just confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. Especially, what do we see? 22, 33, 21, and then of course those digits alone, right? 1, 2, and 3. In and of themselves. There's some other numbers throughout here. Oh, even 9s, 6s, and 9s. It's confirmation. And I see 7, couple 7s. So anyway, we'll get into it in just a moment. Let me. I don't even think I finished saying the intro or any of that, but y'all should already know these are general readings. Keep that in mind. I may not even be talking to you or about you. I may be talking to or about someone to whom you're closely connected, friend, family, or otherwise. I don't know your life. It's up to you to use your free will and discernment to determine that. Put yourself where you lie. Apply where it lies. Otherwise, let it fly, okay? Let it go. I'm not responsible for your feet, your toes, and the birds are chirping, so they say yes, yes, and yes. But I'm not responsible for your feet, your toes, when them currents hurting, okay? Don't force that shoe if it's not meant for you. What else? We don't get down with gender roles over here, but you may and will likely hear me say he and or she, but that's in reference to masculine and or feminine energies, which we all have both within us, okay? Just keep that in mind. And then I am big on numerology, as like they just be speaking. It's the universal language, and it may be confirmation. But whether or not I call it out, if and when I do, I intend for it to likely resonate with your life path number, the day and or month that you're born, potentially the house that you may want to pay particular attention to, okay? Um, could be talking about your chakra system. I don't even know. Like I said, it just could be like message. That's what I'm hearing, message. Let's see what else. I think that's it as far as the disclaimer. Same old spiel, y'all. Before the new ones, I feel the need to let y'all know what you're getting into. I'm sorry, because I know they be all in the mic. Let's see what else. I think that's it. Let's get a real quick word of prayer before we dive into this. To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I come to you saying thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this beautiful day and for this opportunity. Thank you for the rain. Thank you for the healing, restoration. Thank you for the love and the support, most importantly. Thank you for the protection. Speaking of protection, I ask that you block, bind, unwind, cut cords, simply transmute any low vibe, negative, unwanted energies and or entities coming in to try to steal, kill, and destroy and or cause hurt, harm, or danger. Thank you for blocking, binding, just moving and transmuting. Thank you. I pray that as always that the message uplifts, enlightens, heals, strengthens, protects, nurtures, nourishes, encourages. Just bring forth whatever the viewer may need, and may it play out in the lives of any and all involved for the utmost and highest good, as I know you will see fit. And all these gifts of abundance I come ask and give thanks yet again. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh, amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So let me go ahead and start the timer over so we don't get cut out, and then we're going to get into it. Okay. Now, I'm going to get into these channel messages, and I should have said, well, no, I shouldn't have said anything. But this was channeled back on January 31st, okay, 2025. So even 131 may be important to somebody, or the number 5 in and of itself. 413 may be important for someone as well, or to someone. Before I get into these though, this was the message or word of the day just the other day, just a couple of days ago, but I was drawn to this as I started pre-shuffling and, you know, getting the cards out here. So that may be important to someone. Be kind, work hard, stay humble. I always say, Kendrick, yeah, sit down, okay? The color's even blue. This reminds me of water and rain. Look at it. Cool water runs deep. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Even the color blue may be important to someone. You may want to wear that, help with whatever you need. Maybe this healing, okay? So, it's amazing the type of much needed healing that can come from allowing time or distance to be the initiator. Sometimes no words need to be said. Sometimes wise words need to be spoken straight from the heart. No matter the mechanism of action, healing restoration is guaranteed to fulfill its purpose or mission. Thank you for restoring the balance within the family unit. That may be important to somebody. It may have something to do with somebody's family. Please continue to show mercy, grace, and favor, especially in the midst of darkness or fear. Somebody may be facing that. Didn't I say coming out of the darkness? Because it's dark outside. Like, it's the wee, no, it ain't the wee hours of the morning, but it's like, anyway, it's early morning, fairly early morning where it should be bright and sunny. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Anyways, allow the truth to prevail, leaving no stones left unturned. And that's crazy because this is the bottom of the deck for it. And all decks are listed below. I ain't tell you on the disclaimer. But yeah, I try to always do that. But this is the bottom of the deck for what deck is this? Earth Warriors. Okay? Somebody may be Earth sign for real as we're going to get into the the tarot and all the cards and the energies they're in. Also, I feel the need to keep clearing my throat, and I don't know. I feel like it may be something to do with these incense, which I haven't ever really until I turn on the camera and start going is really when it becomes an issue, which is wild to me. But it may have something to do with that for somebody, like affecting your throat chakra or even communication, or that may be why you need the water. Because that's all I've been focused on, trying to get that water in to cleanse and clear and heal and restore. So I said something about the number 5 anyway. That is throat chakra. So Taurus energy as well, which is at her on the table already. Okay. So, but the Diri, I hope that's how you say that. That it says hearing truth. So hey, message. That's what they're saying. There's something in here for you. It says, allow the truth to prevail, leaving no stones left unturned. This is how restoration truly takes form. Okay. And then I was just getting the scripted messages that I was getting, and just bear with me, y'all. It's quite a bit. Low light. Tell you it's dark. It's a little dim outside. Highlight. Somebody may have highlights in their hair, or something that's being highlighted. Somebody may be highlighting something, because I'm seeing somebody like reading an article or doing like schoolwork. Somebody may be in college or her undergrad, but what is it, grade school or whatever. Okay. And then store. So somebody may be going to the store, on the store, and something about in store, like what's in store for you. Okay, maybe you waiting on that, or you receiving something from the store. And then I have heart, which is interesting because that's the first deck I started with the Healing Heart Oracle. And what we got out of that is the number 22 in Cautious Heart. Get into it. But it says, have enough wisdom to get back up. And I always hear, get back up again. Hey. Cause a saint is just a sinner who fell down, then got up. Rise up, honey. I'm here, Andrew Day. But this came out in, and I don't know which one's gonna come out first. But I've already done you and them reading, and I figured it. Listen, that's what I figured. It's scheduled to come out on 8/18, so that may even be a number for somebody. And I don't know when this particular reading is going to come out, but check that reading out, okay? Beam, light beam is what I just heard. That was my right shoulder. Cherish, color. I wrote heart twice, which is powerful, okay? And it's drawing me even because at the bottom of this Healing Heart Oracle, we have the number 16 in Passionate Heart. And look, she's coloring this heart twice. That's double healing of the heart chakra. It says, use your voice to wake up others. Didn't I say something about your third chakra? That's healing. Like, that's how you get that double healing. And I see forgiving heart underneath that. We're going to get into it. Hold on. Mind you, that forgiving heart is a 36, which is another 9 potential. All right. So let me get through the rest of these. Let's see. So yeah, somebody may definitely have a garden or be in the garden, because then I have carrot, nettle, kale. That may be what you're growing or want to grow. And then it gets a little dim and grim, y'all. I don't even know. Don't judge. But I got kill or feel, horror, horrific, heal. Wait, kill, feel, heal, build. It may have something to do with somebody named Bill who done. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody need to feel him or heal him or something. And Bill could be literally Bill or even William, because y'all know Bill be short for William. And then soil and foil. And then I have halo, belly, steel, peel. Somebody may be peeling something, a fruit or even vegetable. Lil, like Lil. That may be somebody's nickname. Or somebody may be like little, because that's short for little. And you talking about, little old something. I don't know. I hear somebody ancestor saying it. And then I have flail, Doyle. And with Doyle, I really gotta look that word up, but what I was even hearing was doily. I have my phone down. But like somebody may be making, y'all know them old school like what is it, crochet or even macrame, like doily, like they used to sit like teapots and sets and stuff on. It's like I'm getting I heard antiquity. I'm getting like I even hear British, but I'm getting, what is that? Like an antique, like a antebellum type of vibe. Maybe somebody ancestry coming through. I don't know. Anyways, spoiled. Didn't I say somebody need to get in the lake, the river stream? Because I got lake, cake, fake, bake, and wake. Okay. And then we get into the eaches. So I got teach, preach, preach, each, peach, leech. And with leech, I was thinking of the no, them leaks, ain't they? Somebody may be a leech. Or you may get a leech on you when you if you get into the water. It'll be okay. And then meat. Somebody may be trying to leech off of your energy. But anyway, then I got meat, and that can go both ways. I wrote MEET, but I'm seeing even meat, like somebody may be eating some form of meat. Feet is the same. I wrote FEET, but now I'm seeing FEAT. So somebody may be being triumphant over a major feat or some kind of obstacle in your life. And then heat. You may need to get in that cool water to cool off for real from the heat because it's been hot. And then we get into the oops. Keep, sleep, peep, weep, deep. And it's about to go deep. I can already tell because they're about to have me. Oh, that's crazy. Because the same day, 131, right? I wrote earlier in the day, 12:55, maybe something for somebody, a passage called The Quiet Storm. And I have that in quotes, I'm telling you. But at the top, it also has Be Still. I'm not going to read that one to you because that's more personal, but like, yeah, that's wild. So it may be a time of rest. I mean, that's part of restoration. Like you need to rest. Okay. All right. So yeah. So let's go ahead and dive in. And I try to be mindful of time so I don't get carried away because I don't want y'all to miss anything. But as I said, we're starting with the 22 and the cautious heart, and this is center. This is very important. Maybe you are, after this healing and restoration, you are being a little bit more cautious about your love, about your heart, about who you give your heart to. Because that's why I was advising y'all to go check out the you and them reading, because I was saying in that both of y'all, whoever, or all of y'all, if it's more than one person or multiple people, that it evolves for you. Whoever, divine feminine and masculine, both have been dealing with hurt, and because I feel like betrayed heart and something else, regret or remorseful heart came out with that. We didn't say regret. Somebody may be regretting something, but this always brings me like excess buildup that needs to be broken away. It reminds me of a conch shell in the shape of a heart. But even the inner workings of it, it's like crustacean. It's like buildup. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have been dealing with, some blockages, like quite literally, as far as in regards to their health. And you are needing to be a little bit more cautious about what you intake. With who you're surrounded by, like just the stress potential level in your life. Okay, potential stress level, I should have said, but whatever. But basically what it say, have enough wisdom to get back up, and you learn it, because 22 is mastery. And I feel like it's even as we get into having me go ahead to the 33. 33 is also mastery. That's a jump. That's an 11. Even bringing me to the Libra energy, which we're going to get to this deck at the end, but I had to come because this is Libra. This is the one that came out as because this deck towards the end is contended. Is this Libra a contender? What is going on? I don't have slippers at the time for nothing. It may be for you. It may be your balance, like true balance and justice in your the karma for the deeds you done, the seeds you done sown, and deeds you, because I seen somebody being in a garden for real. Anyway, so some crop, whether it's like whoever you dealing with or a literal crop, is gonna be a contender, and it may come up Libra season, baby. I don't know, but anyway, we gonna get into this beautiful mind too, because that's powerful. That's deep, because you start out in the tarot all straight air energy, and the six of air is that both of them really. I'm gonna get back to this chaos and conflict, because that I feel like that's why they had me even go there. Because the difference between the two is an 11, which is the Libra energy, because that is the balance and all of that you're gonna be needing. Right? I showed y'all the chaos and conflict this way, but here you go. And you definitely gonna need this balance, the Libra energy. Balance your mind, balance your heart, balance your spirit, period. Right? Because at the bottom of this Wisdom of the Oracle deck is clean it up. And I told y'all, keep in mind when I first showed y'all the Deary Hearing Truth, the 21, I told y'all, keep that number in mind. Because look, 2121, it need to be a done deal. You need to wrap it up, clean it up. That is the truth. That's what we saying. Okay. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just the vessel. But anyway, getting to the tarot, which we're going to get more into in just a moment. But this is the two of air was the very first one out. This is definitely Libra energy, but it's can speak about somebody trying to juggle or balance maybe two ideas, needing to make a decision, but there is some indecision, right? And they just said no decision is still a decision. So and then it's the air is all about communication, right? So maybe as I started out saying, you need to work with your throat chakra. But we have the six of air, which is all about moving to calmer waters, cool waters, not being so hot-headed. It's powerful. That's powerful. Okay. Birds are significant for real, which are all about messages. But I heard canary. I even heard swan or what are these? Swan. But I heard swan. Seagulls. That's what I'm getting. I don't think they're seagulls, but hey, we're talking about cool water, so you might be around some seagulls. Okay, but from the I keep forgetting the name of this day. Earth Warriors. Okay, we got the number one. Beauty Way of the Navajo. I love this. I love it. I love it. And again, I told you we're gonna come back to it. A beautiful mind. I couldn't even get it out, but yeah. Hosho. That's how I'm saying it. Hosho. Look, purified mind. I see that white butterfly up there. Getting rid of the negative thoughts. Getting rid of that indecision. Because this came out under this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, and then you move to the 6. Balanced mind. Peace. Stability. Yeah. Can I get a little peace of mind? That's my right shoulder. Yes. And look at the third eye, folks. Receiving that enlightenment. The truth. Them downloads. Yes. Okay. So let me go through real quick before I even dive into the rest of the tarot. The bottom of the deck of the headers, if you will. So we have member 16, passionate heart, right? And it reads, see your voice, honey, because it's bringing me back to hearing truth. See your voice. Now I'm seeing, that's crazy, because in my mind's eye now I'm seeing, like, you know how you can blow or even, but I'm hearing more of a, like, you can, your resonance, your voice, your tone, speak life over your water, for real. Whatever you put, but I'm seeing water. But you know how like when you speak or even the sound waves can carry through water? That's what I'm getting. For me to say, see your voice. Anyway, but use your voice to wake up others. Okay? Which will help double time heal yourself. Didn't I say that? And then we have forgiving heart, number 36, which is potentially a 9. And it says, don't let the past imprison you in the present. So that's why I was saying, even going back to that you and them, because that's what it's bringing me to. I told both of y'all, the current or even potential future relationship that you're to have, especially with the kingdom spouse, and y'all got to be discerning on who that is for you, because people can put up, I heard fake, then we fake in the scripted messages. Don't be deceived by that, okay? But when you are truly healed and balanced in a stable, peaceful mind, you can see, the beauty in even the both of you, because they're just gonna be a reflection of you. But the point that I'm trying to make in regards to this is, I was telling y'all, like, both of y'all, everybody got baggage, everybody got a past, everybody done been through some shit now. That's part of life. But like, don't bring that into the next relationship. And I was telling y'all in there, don't hold. You can't compare your current and or future to the past. They are not. First of all, you can't compare anybody to anybody. Like, I hear apples and oranges. Nobody's the same for real. There may be some similarities and quirks or whatever, but everybody's a unique being. So how can you even compare? Anyway, I mean, nothing compares to you. That's how they feel. Both of y'all feel that way. Oh, longing heart, another potential number 5 at 32. And it reads, value what you have and more will appear. And then finally we had love. I love this. I don't know what it is. It's something about it. And it's a number 2. And it always, I told you the 1, 2, 3. But it always brings me to not only the sacral chakra, which is scorpionic energy, but citrine. And that's how you can use that to manifest. It just got a little bit lighter outside. That's beautiful. It says you are enough. Oh, and I just got through watching this movie. It's so cute. It was produced by Megan Good, and beautiful look. I mean, the message is amazing. And that's basically what the final message is. Like, anyway, go check it out. It's called, that was my right shoulder again. It's called 10 Dates. No. Damn, what is it called? I try to put it insert, because that's not, but it's something back there. But basically, so that might be a number for somebody. It definitely may be, or even 1, but something about 10, like that's a completion, or like rounding up or ending the cycle. But the whole gist of it, and I don't want to give it away, she is trying to, she wants to get into this relationship with her person, right? Or who she think it's her person. But anyway, but she got to basically go on 10 consecutive dates with the same person. And that's supposed to be the idea of how, that's when a man's supposed to, even, that's my right shoulder, consider you being that one in their life if you made it to 10, whatever. But anyways, it's like falling in love, something about love, which is what we end up with in the tarot. Another number 6, y'all. Balance, harmony, peace. Like, may it not be a war. Let me start the timer over. It's funny that I said it got a little bit lighter, but the rain picked up. Alright. Okay. Now, moving into, I guess we're going to go to the beauty of the Navajo. Earth Warriors, bottom of the deck. And we already saw Hearing Truth in the number 21 with the deer. Okay. Something about these butterflies. And I told you birds already. This is a dove to me. Transforming your mind. I mean, and so you can receive the truth downloads. What is it you need to see and hear? And then another number 2, turquoise changing woman. I am not about to butcher that name. That look like a hummingbird or some kind of bird again down here. Okay. Turquoise may be very healing. You may even want that over or in your water. You know, like you know how yeah, you can put crystals in your water to cleanse your water and all of that, or even cleanse you. And then we have number 20, another number 2, Star of Venus, Chaska. Okay, look at her heart. Look at her mind. Look, man, baby, come on, y'all. Spirit be doing it. First of all, look at her pineal, third eye, and then her heart. Y'all see the modules or the healing, the cleansing that's going on? And then these are like, she's cleansing and healing at a cellular level. Y'all see that around her? That's what I'm getting. It's like she tapped in, she connected, she receiving them, she receiving that re-energizing energy, restoration. Yeah, she look like she peaceful in that rest, don't she? I was gonna say somebody definitely may have a tattoo. I believe that's her left arm, left upper arm, right over here, and even lower forearm on your arm, period. But especially the left side, that may be confirmation for somebody. Oh, wow, this is a beautiful card. Number 8. That's the first time I feel like the 8 that showed his face, huh? She who rides the owl brings justice. And what did I say about that Libra energy? Yeah, look how beautiful. It's bringing me owl. Owl, maybe spirit guide told for real. It does, because there is an owl right there. But that wisdom, that's that wisdom. Have enough wisdom to get back up. Get back up again. Because it's the karma too. That's even bringing me back to that Libra energy. 8 is the energy of karma. What goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. The things you do comes back around. That's our right shoulder. I know, 'cause I found what goes up must come down. And you're gonna have to clean it up. Especially if you feel like you funny, why am I laughing? If you feel like you up against negative karma or it ain't going your way or whatever, you in the darkness, like clean it up. Do something, not something strange for a piece of change, but that's what I heard. But nah, for real, do something for somebody else and watch how you turn it around. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like this is just like clean up. Not only is it clean up your house and home, your first home is your body, but clean up your mind, all right, as well as your heart. Get rid of, like I said, don't bring the past into your current or future. 21. Clean it up, done, wrapped up. Ooh, another 22. Ah, blessed, blessed, blessed. We blessed in the city, we blessed in the field. We blessed when we go, here we go. We cast out every. I always forget that line. Cast out every. Stronghold, is that what it said? Sickness and poverty must cease, for the devil is defeated. We are blessed. Say blessed. She at peace. She at peace. She moving on. She don't care who in the way, what it is. And I find that's what's gonna happen. I always get to, you need to sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. But I also get what's the other song? I gotta get myself together, 'cause I got someplace to go. And I'm praying when I get there, I'll see everyone I know. I wanna go to heaven, I wanna go. But y'all know you create heaven on earth, and it starts in your mind. What you put your mental to, and then of course your heart to. that passion, right? That's what it shall be. So be mindful. Be mindful. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. So whatever this is, it's gonna be. And here go that Libra energy again. To be fair. And the number 38. But I ain't even finished that. Whatever it is, it shall be blessed. Look at them scales. Yeah, I see. That's what. And when I had to take this, like, because I was gonna save, and I still am gonna save this deck, this zodiac, this astrological. What is it called? Astro card deck for last to see what energy somebody may have something wrong with their left eye. Oh, come through left eye back. Thank you. Thank you. But when I was during pre-shuffle, I was forced to take this because when I split these cards are pretty slick, right? And when I was splitting the deck, it was on the split, but when I split the deck, like it was such a powerful energy. It came through so like I was, because I even said, "Oh Jesus," because I almost dropped the whole stack. You know what I'm saying? So I had to take it because I thought about just going shuffling and see if it would come out. But it's definitely for somebody, you know, definitely. And as you see, I mean, we just receiving confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. So yeah, yeah. Your heart need to be light as a feather, and there's yet another eye. I don't know if y'all can see that on top of her crown, but that's the wisdom, honey. That's confirmation for somebody. That eye, oh my God. Somebody is. It's the God in me. This is. That's confirmation. And I mean, my phone is all the way upstairs, y'all. But that's confirmation, and that's a number 4. Solid, grounded. You tapped in. Didn't I say somebody under what was that? Where she was healing and restoring and riding away. Yeah. Somebody is tapped in. Hold on. She who rides that's why they wanted me to go. That's the owl confirmation, and then that's the wisdom, right? That's like three essentially cards talking with that wisdom energy. Yeah. Justice. And that's 3 Libra energy. Man, get on. Y'all don't get it. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. And this can be Libra energy too, with hearing the truth. It can be any air sign for real, but including Gemini and Aquarius. Okay. Yeah, look at that's the key. That's the wisdom, the key. Freeing your mind. The rest will follow. Y'all see that? That's the key right there. The key to enlightenment is freeing your mind. It's tapping into the divine. It's being in your higher power and calling, being aligned. Bars. That's how they be working on me. That is how they work. Okay. That's how you get rid of that. That's the chaos and conflict in your mind. That's how you master that stuff. When you master your mind. Because that is the battlefield. Yeah. Yeah. All right, y'all come through there. Mind you, we typically don't reduce master numbers, but the 33 is potentially another number 6, and the 22 is another number 4. All right, moving on into the tarot, okay? That's all, right? So look, and I told you something about the number 10, right? Because next we got the sun. So this is that enlightenment. So after that 2 of air, after that indecision, or if you maybe find yourself a little in the darkness or stuck, I heard between a rock and a hard place, it's like you're healed. This is that restoration. This is center. This is essentially clarifying this conscious heart, even restoring your heart, your love. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, the 22 I told you could potentially still be a 4. Got that energy in it, which is the heart chakra, which is what Leo rules. This is Leo energy. Okay. Something about confidence, self-esteem, and self-worth as well coming through. Solar plexus chakra energy you may want to work with and through. May have to do with somebody's child or children. Maybe it's spirits advising you to be in that childlike energy. Your child or children may have something to do with a Virgo. Somebody may be a Leo, Virgo, Cusper, but this 9 of Earth here. Could be any other Earth sign as well, but this is generally my Virgo energy. It's the mini Empress of the Minor Arcana. Okay. Speaking of, the next 3 that came out, definitely, oh God, that's crazy. But you are protected. That's what I was going to say with this 9 of Earth. Okay, it's another number 9 that I didn't say it already. 919. Somebody may be born on the 19th of September. Okay. Or even the 22nd. For me to say Leo, Virgo, Cusper, somebody may be born on the 22nd of August. Okay, or even September. So somebody may be a Leo. I said that, Leo, Virgo. Somebody may be a Virgo, Libra, Cusper, for real. But I was Libra energy too. But look what came out next. I mean, it's all clarified one another, but where I put it is underneath the chaos and conflict, the number 33, and we have 3. We got the King of Earth, Virgo, Hermit energy. Sorry, let me show you this one. King of Earth. Okay. Virgo, my bad. Virgo, Hermit energy, once again. Okay. And this is major arcana, so it trumps it all, even if you don't believe that, even if you don't believe me that the 9 of Pentacles is Virgo energy. But what I'm getting to is we also got the Empress. Okay. Taurus, Libra energy right here again. So, and it's crazy how these even came out, because even the King of Pentacles, this generally is Taurus, Cappy, stronger for me. But the way that it even came out is just highlighting and clarifying one another. I heard 3 of a kind. But look, the Virgo, Libra, right? Cusper. Okay. But look, and she got the key. I got the keys. I got the keys to unlocking that door. The keys to unlocking your mental. The keys to restoring your mind, heart, body, soul, all of that. The healing, restoration. Where do we see that? Where do we see that? Oh, it was at the bottom of the deck somewhere. Yeah, it was at the bottom of the deck. Anyway, y'all know it. Y'all following along. Elk, deer and elk may be spirit guide totem for someone. Yep. Okay, and then I showed y'all, further clarifying all of this, is that 6, right? So that's what's going to be needed to even transform up out of this chaos and conflict. Okay, and I'll show you from this angle. This Lovers is generally Geminian energy, but I always get even Leo energy just because of that line. So line may be spirit guide totem for somebody. Somebody may even have Gemini and or Leo heavily aspected in your chart. This is Leo energy, because look, it got Leo symbol. It got Leo symbol on that pillar. I heard Sodom and Gomorrah. Don't look back. That's what I'm saying. Do not bring your past. What they tell you. Whatever it said, don't, in the bottom of the Healing Heart Oracle, don't let that ruin a good thing. Alright, so let me get into the bottom of the tarot first, and then we'll get into what other zodiacs or even confirmation, because outside of these being heavily aspected in your chart, didn't I say I may be talking about the season or time of year that maybe this is occurring, okay, or has occurred for you. But at the bottom of the tarot, we have the 7th Earth first. Patience is needed, and then discernment is what I'm getting. Really listening, what I said, hearing the truth. And it's crazy because he's both at the bottom of the deck. You see how that's like a spirit guide. Maybe even work with fairies, somebody wants to, but like hearing the truth, receiving the downloads, and basically discerning through all that may go on, the indecision even that may be in your mind, to know and receive the guidance from spirit and not be swayed or confused or any of that. Because if you are ever confused, that is not a time that you want to move or make that decision at all. You should really seriously be at peace, be at ease. It should be, you go with the flow, cool water. For real. Okay. I can't make it up, y'all. Everything that I said in this reading is the truth. I mean, I told y'all from the jump. That's the message. What they say, hearing truth. That's the message. Don't shoot me if that pill too hard to swallow. It is what it is. This is also that clarity, that enlightenment. Okay? I can't make it up. I just told you that 7 of Earth. And this is the balance as well. This is temperance energy, sage energy. But it's like, have patience as you go through and weather this storm. 14 maybe. Did I say 413 may be important to somebody? But even 14 or even another 5. Yeah. In divine time, your heart will, you will, what they say, get back up again and be restored, be healed, open up, love again. That's the message. That passionate too, that passionate heart. The message of fire. Yeah, that's the message. I'm saying you're gonna be renewed. Yeah, you're gonna love again. That's beautiful that we even ended up with this as essentially the final tarot on the table, right? Okay. Somebody got to send a message to Jesus. I got to send a message to the Lord. Got to send a message to Jesus. I used to love when they sang this song, honey, because baby, their voices, oh, well, her voice, but their voices, to be honest, because, you know, it was a choir. But it was a beautiful song. What she said, I can't send this message by plane. I can't send this message by train. There's only one way to get it there. Got to fall down on your knees and pray. Oh, it's a beautiful song. Okay, let's see what else. Outside of Libra, other confirmation, what other signs? All right, highlighting other energies. Or even time. These cards are so sweet, y'all. They pretty big. Like, I'm having to stretch my fingers, and I feel like I got rather large hands. Like, you know, I'm having to really stretch the whole thing so that they don't all go falling down. Thank you. So we have. What I say? Well, Taurus, and it's the sensual. Didn't I say feel? Feel, heal, build. Build may be a Taurus. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, man, that's crazy. And then it's just bringing me back to this Empress energy with this Libra and Taurus, right? Can y'all see all that? Yo. And then we have, ooh, sextile. Chance and opportunity. Oh, beautiful. She's in alignment, and y'all don't even get twisted. I just gotta cover up her little nip. But she's in alignment. That's what I said. Once you get into alignment with the wisdom of the oracle, it's the bless. I'm telling you. And that's the whole point of it all. That's crazy. These signs may be any of the signs that I've said, may be sextile in your chart. Okay? When these particular signs align, the stars they're in align. Telling you. Virgo. Yes, and yes. You alchemizing this. You creating something out of nothing. You recreating yourself. Ah, that's beautiful. You're restoring and healing, because Virgo is the 6th house, mind you. Another 6, right? Generally. But that's the house of healing, right? And of course service. But that's what Virgos will do, honey. Heal, restore, nurture. Hey, we show up, and that is enough. People know it. They may not be able to verbalize it or may not even say it. Yeah, we natural healers, like the best around. Like real talk. And then Mercury, mind and speech. What I said, see your truth. But didn't I say that? See your voice. Something I said anyway. But it's going back to this. Okay. And then what else did I say? And all this air energy over here. Right? And just balance the beautiful mind. It's even going back to this Libra energy and balancing your mind. Okay. And your heart, of course. But yeah, and Mercury rules, I don't know if I showed y'all this one. Mercury rules I was about to say Taurus. Somebody's Mercury may be in Taurus, but Virgo and Gemini. Jesus, get it together. And at the time of filming, it just recently went direct. Yesterday, on the 11th. That's a number for somebody. Yeah. I told y'all something about that 11. Okay. Wow, and then we have Mars, drive and power. And I feel like, don't give me the line, but I heard Mars was one of the other planets. Is Mars retrograde? I know it's Pluto, Jupiter, Chiron. I feel like Mars is one of them. Don't give me the line, it's doing something. Is it? Obviously, like, it's here. It's doing something. But that's the passion too. That's the fire. That's the energy that's going to get back up again and open up. Not be afraid. And it rules who? Scorpio and Aries, right? Is that right? I feel like that's right. So like, yeah. Again, that transformation, or even Aries they gonna go. They gonna pop out. They gonna go get it. Oh, and then Pisces, which is the alter ego of Virgo. Opposite, right? Yeah, the dreamer, it says. I'm telling you, what is it in your mind that you want, that you desire? What do you see? Pay attention to your dreams. Things will be revealed. Yeah. Oh, you're going to definitely hear the truth about this situation, whatever this may be for you. Or even, that's my right shoulder. Mm-hmm. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Yeah. So it may be talking about those seasons, the time of year, it's the same thing. The fact that they may be heavily aspected in your chart, they may be heavily affecting you. The energy you may want to embody to help ground you, balance you, stabilize you. Okay? Especially with all these 4s and 6s, 2s, 4s, and 6s. Those are all the energy of balance, harmony, peace, needing that, working through that. Okay? All right, beautiful souls. That is what I got. I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially in including yourselves. And I hope and pray that's what you're here for. Otherwise, what are we doing? And if you made it this far, y'all, drop your sign. Drop your sign down below. Or even if you don't want to drop your sign, what signs within this reading really resonate with you or hit, or what I'm saying, that you can see getting some benefit from, okay, or even some healing from, or within, okay. All right. And even numerology, what house may you be affected, may you be affected by, because so I said Virgo is 6th house journey, Libra is 7th, Taurus is 2nd. Who else we had? Leo is 5th. Who else we done had? Yeah, I'm hearing Cappy, and they are 10th. I said Scorpio a little bit. They are 8th. But look at your personal chart, because it may be different for you depending on what your rising is, okay? So yeah, but anyway. And then any of these numbers that I've already mentioned may be the house, or like I say, even chakra system that you may be affected. Or even, like, speaking of chakra systems, Virgo affects the digestive. Libra, obviously, the mind. And then, what is this? Taurus is even the throat. Okay. Libra, I'm even getting some of the heart. That's because, with the scales, it's basically weighing your heart, right? Which needs to be light as a feather, which also goes back to the mind. So it's like that, the balance between the two, the heart and mind. Okay. I think that's, and Leo is the heart anyways. I said that, solar plexus and heart, right? All right. And then Scorpio, what I say, the sacral. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. So anyway, yeah. Thank you. But thank you once again. And if you haven't already, y'all, if this resonates, like I said, you know what to do. But don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Surely and truly appreciate that, okay? If you'd like to join me for any other videos and more such as these, please check the playlist on the channel. I hope you find what you're looking for. I hope and pray to see you there. If not, please take care, love, and thank you anyway. Until the next one, be easy. Don't forget your love and life. It truly makes everything all right. Deuces.